For people who still want to join in later on, we are also live on Facebook now, so you can look this video up at a later point of time also. Okay, so we are starting now. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in today's webinar come meditation series, which is on working with relationships and bringing in love and harmony. For people who don't know me, I'm Zinnia Bharucha. I am a holistic psychologist and relationship counselor here at Illuminations, and I welcome each one of you for being a part of this highly interactive and extremely powerful webinar come meditation. So we are going to start off by each one of you highlighting down or putting forward your agenda for today's meditation come session. So of course, the title is self-explanatory. It is about receiving that sense of love and harmony, working on that specific relationship. But I wanted to clarify that today it's not just about romantic relationships, it's about any form of relationship. A relationship can be a close relationship that you share with your close friend, with a family member, with a specific parent, with, of course, your loved one, with your own self, or anything else, absolutely. So any form of relationship that you feel you want to work on, that you want to better yourself at. So please use the chat box and please mention your agenda or what specific relationship with that specific individual you would like to, improve on, work on today. Don't worry, it will be completely confidential, but it's important to set the agenda in so that we can together as a complete unit develop the necessary energies and help ourselves even more. So I'm giving each one of you a few minutes. For those of you who feel even more brave and you want to use the audio option, please raise your hand and we will unmute you in, and you can mention via the audio option as well. For the rest, you can please put your agenda for today, what you want to achieve with that specific individual, that specific relationship. Please mention that and I will be looking at that, and then we'll be moving on towards the experiential bit. So take your time. I'm giving each one of you some time for carrying this out. Okay, somebody's mentioned relationships in general. Thank you so much first for mentioning that. I appreciate that. But if there is a specific pattern in all the relationships that you have, for example, working on improving your communication in the relationship, in all the relationships, please mention that. And I would personally again urge each one of you to specify and highlight one specific individual and one specific relationship that you would like to focus on. That will help each one of you not only structure this, but obtain the best effects from today's session. Somebody has mentioned, I intend to improve the relationship with myself to increase my self-love. That is amazing. Relationship with difficult colleagues at work. Yes, currently with the whole situation, there are a lot of people, as a matter of fact, who want to work on their own career aspect, who want to work in the, want to improve their relationships in the work area, who want to better their communication. So thank you. I would love to have a loving romantic relationship with the person of my interest. This is great. If you have a specific person in mind, as in you like someone, you're interested in someone, or you feel slightly for someone, please go ahead and visualize that specific person as you move on in the experiential bit. With myself, I kind of have a low opinion of myself. Thank you, first of all, for being open enough and sharing this. This is a safe place. This is a great opportunity, the session, which is going to help you work on yourself. So when we come to the aspect about that specific person, I would urge you and request you to visualize yourself standing there. Work on showing more love to my partner and parents by being kind and communicating more. Sure, that is excellent. Since it's your partner and your parents, I would request you today to focus on one, please. Again, because that will help you direct your energies more specifically in that area. Okay, I want to change my relationship with my family members. Again, one specific family member from all of them, if you can focus on that, that would be even better. Hi Zinnia, thank you in advance for hosting this. I would like to put out there my intention to a peaceful, loving, and most importantly, constructive communication with my mom. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for specifying exactly what you want with the person you want. So visualize your mom as we go ahead. I would like to learn how to let go of what doesn't serve me in my relationship with my husband. Beautiful. Again, visualize your husband as we are moving ahead. I am going to give some more time for those of you who still feel that you need to put in your agenda across. And when everybody is mentioned specifically, that one specific relationship with that one specific individual they want to work on, please let me know, and then we'll gradually move on. But this is excellent. We have people and issues ranging from work to personal to self-development to relationships. It's wonderful. In the meantime, for those of you who have specified your agenda, I'm going to request you to find a spot where you can sit back, where you can lie down, where nobody is, going to disturb you for the next at least hour. And preferably, if you are all sitting, for those of you who are sitting, if you have a good backrest, that will really help you feel more comfortable and more focused in terms of your energies. Somebody said that they're going to steal another person's comments. That's also fine. But make sure you have that specific person in your mind when you're visualizing and as you're going ahead in the session. Okay, I'm going to wait one last minute, and after that, we'll be gradually moving on. Also, for those of you who feel, that you are still deciding, a good way to decide what relationship you want to work on with that one specific individual is just closing your eyes, and the first person whose face is popping up is also a good indicator of working in that area with that specific person. Would love to have a loving relationship with someone who I have not yet met. Okay, all right. So for those of you who are currently single, who are looking out for their potential right partners, what you can do is, as we go ahead in the visualization exercise, and we reach a specific point where I will mention what we're supposed to do. At that specific point, highlight or at least keep in mind the specific characteristics that you want from that person in the future. So for example, you want to get, like somebody's mentioned, they want to get in a loving relationship with someone that they've not yet met, probably a potential partner, for example, I'm assuming that. Then what are those specific characteristics you want that are a must-have for you when it comes to your partner? For example, your partner should be loyal, should be trustworthy, should be transparent, whatever, XYZ. These are just examples. Think of those characteristics and, visualize as much as you can a sort of, a body line structure of the person that you feel is right. And please ensure that you give out that intention that since I have not yet met this specific person, the future, the ideal, the right partner that I should be attracting, the energies of that partner, I end up interacting with that energy. You can give out such a specific intention as well. This is only for those people who are single, who are actively looking to, get into a relationship, or, who are looking for a life partner, things like that. Also, some people who feel that they're trying to get over a bad breakup or a traumatic relationship, you can also work on the relationship that you shared with your ex. That is also another alternative. This is for people who still need clarity and who are not sure what sort of relationship they want to work on or focus on or move ahead on. Okay. If there are any other comments, I'm going to wait one last minute, and after that we'll be starting with the experiential part. I would like to improve my communication and connection with my husband beautifully. Please ensure that you visualize your husband as you move ahead. Somebody's asked a question, how many sessions can it take to get back to one's ex? This is an excellent question. Thank you so much for asking. Usually it varies from person to person, depending on how deep or how traumatic the relationship was, if there was any trauma or pain connected, and what is the intensity of the issue. Usually on an average, it takes around 3 to 5 to 7 sessions, usually on an average. Okay, so I feel everybody has answered and everybody set their agenda. So thank you so much for directing your energies. We're gradually going to start now. I'm going to request each one of you to please close your eyes. Close your eyes and start taking in deep breaths, please. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Completely relax. Take your time. And today, allow yourselves, even before we start the experiential part, allow yourselves to just experience the energies of today's session. And with that, continuing to keep your eyes shut. With every deep breath, gradually bring your attention on yourselves. And today, each one of you, Allow yourselves to go through this journey in energy form. Gradually, see yourselves, each one of you, beginning to walk ahead, down a road, down a path that's leading each one of you in your own personal jungle, personal area, personal spot out in nature where there's a lot of greenery. And as each one of you is getting near, is starting to enter in your own jungle, space of greenery, personal spot, take your time. Keep exploring this area. Explore, notice, observe your surroundings. If it's a jungle, what's in the jungle? If it's out, there's a lot of greenery. What sort of plants are there? How do the flowers appear? What's the grass like? Is there a water body nearby? Most importantly, how is each one of you feeling as you're allowing yourselves to enter in this space? Continuing with your deep breaths, taking firm steps, progressing ahead in this space. Keep moving and walking till each one of you will either find a spot where you would like to stop. You'll get an idea, you might get a thought, you might get an intuitive calling, a sensation, any of this. And the minute you get any of this or a combination of this, just stop at that particular spot. But take your time. Keep walking till then, exploring your surroundings and your environment. Gradually, as each one of you is settling down, finding your specific spot, again, take your time. In your specific spot, you're free to sit or lie down again, doesn't matter. Continue with your deep breaths, please. Breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. Gradually, as most of you by now have made yourselves comfortable in your specific spot that you found that you've got realization, insight about, just look around that specific spot. Somewhere nearby, each one of you will find a massive ball, a massive ball that's illuminated with positive, harmonious, healing energy. Take your time, look around. The minute you find this ball, pick it up. Observe its texture, its weight, the size, the color, most importantly, the sensation that you feel when you're holding this ball. And again, take your time, no hurry. As each one of you is finding your own specific ball, continuing to pick it up and holding it in your hands near you. Gradually go back to your spot, please. For those of you who are seeing yourselves lying down, please place the ball, illuminated, enormously beautiful healing energy ball near your feet, preferably near your feet soles. For those of you who are continuing to sit, see yourselves holding the ball in your hands, feeling it. And gradually today, inform yourselves, each one of you please. I choose to harmoniously, positively progress in life. I choose to harmoniously, positively progress in life. As each one of you is repeating this gradually, allow yourselves to open up towards receiving the energy connected with this. Allow yourselves to open up towards feeling this, sensing this, experiencing this in its complete form and manner. And again, take your time, please. Gradually, as you are now, each one of you is now opening yourselves towards receiving this. Please also now, at this point of time, inform yourself and the universe. Today, me saying your name, your full name, I want to improve my relationship with my, for example, father, mother, husband, friend, boss, colleague, whoever it is. And then their name. If you know their full name, that's great. If not, first name is also fine. And then go ahead and mention, please, bringing in the energy of love and harmony in this relationship that I share with, again, the name of the person. For those of you who want to meet their future partner, you can go ahead and mention the ideal life partner for me. bringing in the energy of harmony, positivity, for starting the relationship with this ideal life partner, for people wanting to work with their ex, improving, healing the relationship with my ex, and again their name. So customize it, use it as per whatever relationship it is that you want to work on. For people who mention they want to improve their relationship with their self, go ahead and mention, I would love and I choose to bring in the sense of love and harmony in my relationship with my own self. Then please go ahead and mention your full name. Again, take your time, please. No hurry. As each one of you has now mentioned this, feeling the energies of the ball, we're gradually going to bring the energy of love and harmony from this beautiful, illuminated ball, first and foremost within ourselves, in our systems, and then gradually in the specific relationship that each one of us just mentioned with that specific individual in that specific area. Gradually, first and foremost, allowing the beautiful energies of this illuminated, positive ball, allowing the energies to enter in our system, the system of each one of you, starting from your feet. As it's seeping in the ankles, giving each one of you that sense of calmness, bringing in that sense of relaxation. Most importantly, that sense of care. Allow yourselves to feel it. Some of us are more kinesthetic, that is, we feel it in the body. Let's use that sense. Some of us are most visual. Visualize the energy coming in all the way into your ankles. Some of us are more auditory. Listening to my voice, allow the energy to seep in. And for those of you who get more thoughts, allow the thought of allowing this beautiful energy to penetrate in your body all the way in till it's entering in your ankles. Take your time. Gradually allowing this energy to now move further up from the ankles all the way up till it's entering in your knees. As it's entering in the knees, allow it to bring forward the energy of security, stability in the specific relationship that you share with that specific person. For example, if it's working on bettering your relationship with your mother, it's now bringing in the energy of security and safety in the relationship you share with her. letting go of the past insecurities, letting go of the past hurt, pain. If it's with your boss, see the energy of security coming in the sense of expression, communication, helping you strengthen your relationship with your boss, and so on and so forth. Ensure that you take a lot of deep breaths and that you continue to breathe in this beautiful energy in your systems. Gradually bringing this energy further up from the knees, allowing it to enter in the thighs. As each one of you is feeling this energy in the thighs, past forms of anger, frustration, irritation that you may have felt in that specific relationship with that specific person, see the beautiful illuminated energy ball pulling this all out from the thighs, and instead substituting this entire area with a lot of calmness, a lot of relaxation. Past frustration, irritation, words, phrases said by that opposite person that have frustrated you, see yourself breathing them all out as well. And again, please take your time. As each one of you is taking your time, gradually allowing these energies, the energies of the ball, illuminated ball of harmony and love, to move further up from the thighs, now entering in your upper bodies. Gradually entering in your stomach, especially for relationships in the work area, relationships connected with your ex. All sense of worrying that might have been felt in the past, that are still being felt from time to time. Feel yourselves breathing, exhaling, releasing them all out from the stomach. And instead bringing in a sense of confidence connected with that specific relationship, with that specific person. And take your time. Gradually bringing this energy further up. allowing it to seep inside the hands. As it's seeping in your hands, each one of you is now extending your hands, your arms out towards the relationship that you share with that specific person. If it's a work relationship, see yourself extending your hands out and shaking hands with that specific colleague, boss, employee, potential customer, whoever it is. If it's a personal relationship, see yourself holding hands with that specific person. Take your time again, no hurry. Gradually feel the energy seeping inside and entering in your heart. I would personally request each one of you to take your time here. As it's seeping in the heart, let it open your heart. Let it activate your heart chakra. Helping you feel, experience, receive that sense of love, positivity, harmony flowing in within yourselves. And all forms of past hurt, pain, trauma, sadness you may have felt from that specific person. See yourselves finally releasing it, breathing it all out, exhaling it out. If it's a relationship with a deeply lasting issue which has been going on for many years, I understand that the pain and hurt is intense. But help yourselves. Help yourselves release as much as you can today, taking your time. And let the illuminated ball of healing energy help each one of you as well. It's there for a reason. Breathe in its energies of love, harmony. Breathing its energies of empowerment within each one of you. And again, take your time. Gradually bringing this energy further up. As it's covering your face, bringing it even further up in your head, allowing it to seep in your brain. It's informing each one of you that you're all now ready to harmoniously progress in this specific relationship, harmoniously heal this specific relationship. For those of you who might be having flashbacks, images of the past, the hurt, pain, and trauma, that's fine. It's normal to feel and experience that. That's what makes us all human. Take a lot more deep breaths and just try and breathe those out. Don't try and stop them. Don't try and control them. Just let them flow. It's fine. This is a safe space. And as each one of you is informing yourselves, you're also allowing your systems to feel that sense of positivity. You're allowing your systems to feel that sense of harmony, growth, and progress. Keep breathing that in. Keep feeling that in. With the illuminated ball and its beautiful energy of love and harmony, continuing to hold hands. If it's a personal relationship, or you just shaken hands, you shook hands in a professional one. Now with that concerned individual in front of each one of you, thanking them for being a part of this, for responding. And as they continue to stand and listen to what you're saying, listen to what each one of you is saying, today say this with complete love, with that harmony that each one of you has just felt within yourselves, as much as you can, genuinely saying this. And when each one of you has genuinely said this, feeling that sense of love and harmony, continuing to hold hands, thanking the energies of the ball, the illuminated positive ball, placing it back where each one of you found it, but informing yourselves that the energy that you just took in will continue to stay put with each one of you, no matter where you are, even post this session, gradually holding hands with your partner, the concerned person with whom you wanted to work and improve on. Holding hands, gradually now see yourselves standing up from that specific spot in your jungle, out in the opening where there's a lot of greenery, and gradually see yourselves walking out from that jungle. As you're walking out from that jungle, each one of you, you're reaching a bridge. This bridge is symbolic of the relationship that you've shared with that specific person whose hand you're holding. Gradually see that bridge getting stronger, having a strong foundation. And as you're both crossing that bridge today, see your relationship, feel, sense, get the thought that your relationship with that specific person is now improving, getting stronger, harmonizing, getting healthy. And gradually, as you completely walk, cross that bridge, keep the memory of this visual of the two of you crossing that bridge with complete love, harmony, and happiness within yourselves, in your head. Thank that specific person for being a part of this beautiful experience, for reciprocating so well. Inform this person that you choose to and you will continue to consciously work on your relationship with this person. Saying this, sharing this with a lot of love and harmony that you just felt. Request the person to go back in energy form where he or she needs to. Thanking the person on my behalf as well. And now, feeling that sense of love and harmony completely within yourselves, in your body, allowing it to completely merge and integrate within each one of you. Please take your time. And whenever you feel that you're ready, gradually visualize, feel, sense, get an idea that the relationship with the person is getting more strong, more empowered, more positive, helping you communicate and express with complete love, harmony, honesty, transparency, and helping you receive the same back. And gradually feeling all of this in your body, in your systems, in your heads. Gradually allow yourselves to slowly but surely open your eyes, take your time, reorient yourselves back in your current environment, current space, where each one of you started from. If any of you would like to have water, ground yourselves in more, please feel free. Go ahead and do that. And whenever you're ready, please put down your experience in the chat box, how you felt, how you sensed the relationship that you wanted to work on before this experience, and how you feel it's now in energy form. If you still need more tips, specific points that you feel you would like to work on, that you need more help towards, please feel free to put that down in the chat box as well. And go ahead and use this exercise now that each one of you has felt this every day at whatever point you wish to. Visualizing all of this with that specific person. I would ideally suggest you do this exercise for one specific person till you feel that your relationship is more stronger, more harmonious and empowered with that specific person before moving on to the next. So some people might feel that they would like to work on multiple, relationships with more people. You can go ahead and do that, but first focus on this one that you started. Ensure that it's harmonious, it's getting strong, it's healing, it's getting more positive, stable, and then move to the others. If there are still any specific questions you want to share your inputs, please feel free, use the chat box. And if any of you would be interested in understanding your obstacles, barriers that you feel are more deeply rooted, please feel free to contact me for a personal one-to-one session, which will of course be completely confidential, and we can work that out even more. Somebody said, Zinnia, thank you so much. My energy ball was very strongly energized. There was one thought which kept coming back. My husband's words, he doesn't love me and feel intimately close to me. I understand. First of all, thank you so much. And there was a bit of fear in me that can I still cut this negative energy cord by holding in positivity. I understand where you're coming from. First of all, thank you for sharing something so intimate. Yes, as you keep working on this and you keep reinforcing this, the fear will gradually get substituted with more positive energy. And the words that your husband mentioned, you can continue to breathe the energies out. So keep trying this out for at least one more week, at least. And after that, if you still have more insight, have more queries, please connect in with me. We will do a detailed session for this as well. The link for that is also mentioned here in the chat box. If there are any more questions, or if anybody else would also like to share their experience, please feel free, go ahead and use the chat box. I'm going to wait for a few more minutes. Somebody's mentioned that they don't feel sexually attracted to their husband. I completely understand, and I hear you out as well. My question to you would be, is this something that's sudden, or it's something that's developed over the years? What is the timeline like? Is it been few months, few years? Is there a specific situation that's making you feel this way? Feel free to again share that experience with me over here if you feel comfortable and open enough, or again, you can also share more intimate details with me personally in a one-to-one session. Are there any more comments, inputs? My ball was like a huge ball, very white and bright, however. That is a wonderful sign. As a matter of fact, it's beautiful. Keep visualizing that huge, pearl-like, beautiful, light, white energy. It's wonderful. My husband is in love and very passive. I understand. We can work on the passiveness, making him more active, helping him express, helping him communicate with you. As a matter of fact, I also do a lot of couple sessions, not just plain surface-based couple counseling. If you feel that your husband is open enough, you can also book in a couple session with me. If you feel that, maybe he might not, you can still book in an individual one-to-one session with me. I would be more than happy to help you out in detail about this. Somebody said, thank you very, very much. You're most welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of this. When I walk along the path in the beginning, felt so uncomfortable about the tangled flower trees. I felt like I need to clear them. Even though they are beautiful, they seem to be restricting me to a small path. I understand. So everything that you're seeing on the path, you're seeing and experiencing it for a reason. If it's making you uncomfortable, there could be barriers or obstacles and obstructions that are affecting you. Yes, feel free to push them aside. Feel free to move ahead in a clear path. But also understand that where are these barriers and obstacles coming from? Are they defenses that my mind is throwing out subconsciously without me realizing it? Are there still other barriers and obstacles that I need to work on? And then again, if you need more clarity, contact me for a one-to-one. We'll talk about this in detail. I visualized my future partner was beautiful. My ball was green and sparkly. This is beautiful. As a matter of fact, the ball being green and sparkly could also be an indicator of your heart chakra opening up towards love and harmony and positivity, since the heart chakra is also green in color. As a matter of fact, if you would like to attract your future partner even more speedily, or as a matter of fact, work on strengthening the relationship, you can also use the rose quartz crystal. For those of you who are not aware, crystals have lighter, very powerful, harmonious energy, so that they, help you attract, manifest what you want with a lot more speed. So if any of you would like to have a rose quartz crystal, you can also go up in our Illuminations online shop. Look me up in my collection, you will find that as well. It is a very powerful crystal for dealing with love and romance and relationships and just in general relationship area. Okay, somebody has mentioned how to use this ball in visualizing and attracting my potential partner. Feel the energies of the ball and request the energies of the ball to help you attract your right partner. And if you need more detailed suggestions, again, please feel free to contact me. If I can understand a little bit more about, your past, where you're coming from in a personalized session, I can help you attract your potential partner in an even more harmonious manner. Okay, there are still some more comments. Thank you, Zinnia. That was wonderful. I couldn't visualize a jungle, but I was on top of a grassy hill with an amazing view. That is also completely fine. As long as there's greenery all around, there's nature all around, it works. The reason why I was suggesting either a jungle or, greenery and nature is because it helps you ground and orient your energies easily. So thank you so much for sharing this. Okay, thank you so much, Zinnia, for this experience. My ball was a purple and white ball of energy. I felt so much of energy, so harmonious in my relationship with my husband. Thank you so much. Purple is a classic sign. Even white colored energy is a wonderful sign that things are healing, moving ahead. Purple is also connected with our own crown chakra. So the crown chakra is located on the top of the head. It's connected with clarity, foresight, moving ahead harmoniously in the future. So it's a very good sign that healing is happening. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this. Are there any more comments? Please let me know. Oh yes, I'm so sorry. There was a question about that I have missed. What's wrong if someone's all relationships, family, friends, romance, work, etc.? Do you mean to say that if there's an issue in all the areas, there's nothing wrong? As a matter of fact, a lot of people face issues. Here, there could be a common pattern that might be getting carried out in every aspect of life. You can, as a matter of fact, connecting with me as I talk, as you talk more in detail with me in a personal session, we will be able to identify not only what is that common pattern, but what is the limiting belief connected with that common pattern that's happening subconsciously without you realizing, and that's sabotaging so many areas of your life. And the minute you then work on that common pattern, the benefit is that you will find the effects of it healing in every area of your life. So please feel free. You can, definitely connecting with me and we can understand this. I can help you out with this in a, more detailed manner. Thank you so much for this amazing meditation session. Thank you so much. Feel free to join in with me. I'm also going to do a detailed workshop webinar on healing blockages and trauma bonds with the relationship aspect. And in this, I will be working with each one of you individually, customizing it for each one of you, helping each one of you work through your specific blocks, obstacles, barriers, those limiting thoughts, helping you communicate, express, and strengthen that specific relationship in a lot more detail. So if any of you is interested, you can also register in that workshop with me. It will be a highly customized confidential workshop. The link for that is also mentioned here in the chat box. If there are any more questions, please feel free to put those down right now. If any of you still wants to connect in with me, please feel free to connect in with us at Illuminations. I will be more than happy to help each one of you out. If there are any more questions or anything that you would like to add, please go ahead. Thank you so much for your answers and this experience, simple and so effective. You made me believe there is just a turmoil and the sun will shine again. Thank you so much for allowing me to help you out in such times. The sun will definitely shine, my friend, for you, and you will definitely find that silver lining, and you will definitely grow and progress. If you still feel that you need more help, please feel free to connect with me. I'm going to wait for one last minute. If there are any more questions, anything else that each one of you might want to input, please feel free. All right, if that is about it, I thank each one of you once again today for being a part of this wonderful webinar come experiential session. I hope to meet each one of you very soon. Thank you so much for joining in. And I look forward to interacting with all of you very soon. If anybody's missed out, please go up on our Facebook page. You will find this video there, and you can still help yourselves out. Take care, everybody. Have a great day and a great week.